Welcome to the Crystal Collector. Today we're actually in Tucson, Arizona, and we're not digging today. We're at the gem show, and it's the main show is what they call it because it is spectacular. We got the Sidekick Matrix hanging out, and we're gonna go and walk around booth to booth, and we're gonna show you some of the best stuff that this place has to offer. Here we are with Cornerstone Minerals right out of Asheville, North Carolina, not too far from my neck of the woods, guys. And look at this display, beautiful purples and yellows. Let's get a closer look at some of this stuff. Y'all might have seen this stuff floating around the internet, and Greg has some of the best I've ever seen. Let's get a closer look. So y'all, Greg is the owner of this booth. I'm telling you what, he is one of the coolest cats in the industry. What a guy.
Come by and see us, man. We got a lot of great minerals, great selection, great prices, and you know, we have the knowledge to back it, we have the experience, and we love what we do, just like this guy does. And yeah, we'd love to see you. Come on down and see us at the TGMS main show.
Cornerstone Minerals, they're here every year.
Thanks.
Thanks, brother. We're here with Too Few and Precious out of California, and check out their Veracruz amethyst. You won't see too many like this floating around. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. These pieces range around 700 to 1,000, 1,500 bucks. All right, Matt is showing us a spectacular Veracruz amethyst. Goes for about $12.50, worth much more than that. Great deals from Too Few and Precious, right out of California. We're here with OB Rocks and Minerals, right out of Arizona. And I think Amos has just found something he likes. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful.
That dog is
very nice displayed.
Your dog is so adorable.
We are with the Adelaide Mining Company right out of Australia. What a booth they have. Now, I've always called this crocoite, but I actually found out that the original true term is crocoite. So we learned something new here at the Tucson Gem Show. Let's get a closer look at this beautiful material. This material is from Tasmania, y'all, and it's the only location in the world where you're gonna get this stuff.
It's basically growing off the walls into the cavity, and it's growing on a fairly soft rock, so we're able to dig along behind and then prise it off.
These pieces are averaging $8,000, $9,000, $12,000 a piece, but these are the best you're ever gonna see. This piece has been dubbed the pirate ship. What a spectacular piece. You can see why. It looks just like a pirate ship. Look at that, the sails and everything. This one goes for around 18 grand. He has a booth loaded with this material. Here we are with Fine Art Minerals right out of Pakistan. And this is the real deal, guys. Look at this material. What a setup this is. I mean, those colors just contrast so amazing. And I know you want to see some prices. Let's give you a look. That's almost a foot tall kunzite from Afghanistan. 140 grand, you guys, for that piece. $22,000 aquamarines, $48,000 tourmaline on quartz. I think the cheapest thing in this one's looking up. We got one under 10,000 right there.
You want to show someone it doesn't work?
And check it out, aquamarine on swirl, 35 grand. What is an amazing piece. Check this out, because you're going to see stuff that, like I say, you won't even see in a museum. That aqua right there, aqua apatite.
So there's one you cut.
And look at the imperial topaz on calcite, 28,000. That thing is about 6 inches tall. Beautiful material. And look at this. You would think this would be a top shelf item, but I think all of these are top shelf items. Look at the size reference here. That's a foot across, aquamarine albite from Pakistan. 85 grand for that piece, you guys. Look at the quality. This is all natural. These tourmalines looking like Jolly Rancher candies. Just amazing. That was 18,000. Perfect clear aquamarine. And there's something you don't see. The tourmaline on quartz crystals, 29,000. Wow. And I got to give one more look at that huge kunzite.
Okay.
All right, guys, we're here with Mustafa, and he is bringing some of the most beautiful minerals in the world right here to the gem show. Check this out. Now, when was this mined, this piece here?
Yeah, it has a great story, this piece. This piece came in August, just 6 months ago. And the good thing is, the famous piece, which was called King of Kashmir, it was buzz around all the internet and everything. This piece was found next to the pocket of King of Kashmir.
Oh, it was? Okay.
It was indeed. There's hundreds of crystals of aquamarine is grown inside that albite with the black tourmaline, with the quartz. What is so special is a great example for new generation, for young generation to learn, to see how these aquamarine crystals actually grow in the pocket. That's a great example, And what you see is just incredible size, quality, growth. It has everything about it, Absolutely.
Man,
yeah.
And he's definitely one of the kings of this show right here.
Thank you so much. Yeah, my pleasure. Thanks for having us here.
Wow.
Greatly appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank
This
you.
is Mustafa.
Yes, from Fine Art Minerals.
Yeah, Fine
Yes.
Art Minerals. Check him out on Instagram.
Great,
Check
thank
him
you.
out at the shows. You're here every year, I'm sure.
Yes, I do. Last
Every
past
year,
10
guys.
years I've been doing this show.
Wow.
Yes, great. Thank you.
Here we are, y'all, at the best gold booth in the world, and that's no joke. We're here with Dave. He's been doing this for a long time. This is all California gold. I mean, look at this stuff. Check him out on goldbay.com. 177 ounce nugget of gold. Only in Tucson are you going to see stuff like this. I'm blown away. Here we are with Crystal Classics Fine Minerals. They're out of England, and you may have heard of their fluorite. Rogerly mine, they have several different mines. Look at this beautiful green fluorite.
It's crazy.
They're getting the best in the world. They have the best at this show. Let's show you a bit closer. This fluorite is the best in the world, in my opinion. Look at that fluorite. That is about a foot long across. And if I'm seeing that correctly, it's for sale at $80,000. So apparently it is some of the best in the world. Look at this. Piece after piece. That one's going for 60 grand on the far left. And if you wanted a small piece, look at that, 130 bucks will get you one right out of the case. We've got a $45,000 piece there in the center. And when you go over to the yellow fluorite, the price does drop a good bit, $1,800. Beautiful fluorite. If you can't spend 30, 40, 80 grand, you can come to their center table and get some in the $100, $200, $300, $400 range, just like this. So there's fluorite for everyone. You can check them out at Crystal Classics Fine Minerals. They're right out of England. Guys, I met a new friend named Darren. They're from California, and I was about to leave this booth, and guess what? He has a UV light he's gonna let me borrow, so I can show you guys how much this stuff fluoresces. It looks like candy. Check this out. This stuff has some of the most crazy fluorescence in the world. Look at this. Have you guys ever seen anything like that? So that just gives you one more reason to come on out to Tucson and check out this booth. Look at that. That's like magic. That's crazy town. What? So they pulled out a prime piece right out of the cabinet for us to light up. This is gonna be phenomenal. Are you ready? Here we go. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Have you ever seen anything in the world? This is real life. This is a UV light. And this will turn green to blue in natural sunlight. Not quite this much, but it's phenomenal.
It's amazing.
Not only do they have fluorite, look at this aquamarine. Look at that. 22 grand for that piece. And that one's really neat, super etched, going at about $60,000. Tourmaline, another huge aquamarine. And then you've got a morganite there going for $4,500. A heliodor beryl, $30,000. And look at this, we're getting over, and look at that aqua there. And they have much, much more, but we need to go on and check out another booth. Let's see what's out there. Namibia has some of the nicest, most purple amethyst in the world. We get a little bit in the Carolinas, but nothing like this location. Check this stuff out, you guys. Very well lit. This amethyst is the most purple you will see. Check that out. And I know you guys are going to want to know some prices. There you go. That one's $900, $2,500 on that back right. And right square in the center, that one goes for $6 grand, you guys. These are great deals. Beautiful stuff. Be sure to check their booth out right here. Carpet mining, right out of Arizona. All kinds of minerals at this show, but the amethyst always has a place in my heart. Oh, man. So here we are looking at a fresh find of fluorite. Look at the colors in this stuff, especially this top layer. It's from Ireland of all places. Let's get a closer look. That fluorite there is huge, grapefruit size, $6,500 on that one. Check out all the purples and look at this color here. You've got 12 grand on that piece, magnificent. And you guys can find this booth at Spearfur Minerals, right out of Poland, guys. Check them out. Here we are with Stone Art Studios out of Colorado, and they are bringing you some of the most gorgeous home decor. And what an idea they've gotten. Watch this. Just with the slightest push, all of their stuff swivels. Wow, so smooth, so beautiful. What a job. Let's check a few more out. They have an awesome spin. What quality craftsmanship it must take to make this stuff. What? Check this out. All of their artwork is on a really precision mechanism that makes it swivel with just the slightest touch. Check this out. So smooth. This one goes for about 15 grand. Now this one's neat. They've actually got it spinning using a little motor. Lots of cool stuff ranging from around $1,500 to $15,000. What a great idea these guys have come up with here. Here we are with Malachite Gems of Africa. They're out of New York, but they're bringing the Congo malachite all the way to the gem show. You guys, check this stuff out. So blue, so green, so amazing. You can see the beautiful botryoidal malachite. This forms from deterioration of copper and things out of those locations, sometimes turning more green, blue. I'll tell you, these are some of the most magnificent malachites I've seen. And you've also got, these are natural guys, but you've also got the polished stuff here. You can check it out. These malachites look outstanding when they're polished. You can see the botryoidal circles really show up, and it takes a great polish. And he has just a huge table full of this material, getting into the really wild blue-green combos. And wouldn't you know it, they're also shaping towers and pyramids out of this beautiful malachite. So be sure, if you come to the show, to check out Malachite Gems of Africa. All right, guys, I'm walking around and I run into Eric, and he's like, dude, check out my carvings and look at these. They are amazing. He's out of Washington State. Great guy. Awesome carvings. Look at this. Let's check them out up close. Now, let me ask you, before we check them out, how many hours are you spending in these things, doing this stuff?
Usually about between 3 to 6 hours.
3 to 6 hours.
Yeah.
Beautiful carvings there by Eric. Just amazing. So obviously Eric's one of the best carvers in the world to be having a display right here in Tucson. What an amazing thing. And look at this. Right in the center is this huge Lemurian tested habit from the Zegers mine. And guys, guess what? About 3 years ago, I actually was able to hold that piece. But now you see it centered with some amazing stuff. Check him out right here. Follow him on Instagram, Airmar Creations. Beautiful, beautiful. And look who I ran into, Gail Spann, one of the most awesome ladies I've ever met, with probably the most awesome collection in the world. Just amazing. That Lemurian you just seen came out of her collection.
Whoa.
What stuff? What? Walking matrix around in the bag. And while you're at the show, be sure to come on and subscribe to the Rocks and Minerals magazine. What an epic journal of great information. They publicize these things throughout the year. Make sure you check them out. Took a little break from Matrix outside and went on a skateboard run. You want a skateboard? You want a skateboard? Are you sure? You want a skateboard? Let's go. Here we are with Lone Mountain Burlwood out of Oregon. They've got such an epic booth. They're using agates and wood, combining them together to make some spectacular home decor. Let's get a closer look. You don't get much better handcrafted designs than this. This must have took a long time to get together, and they've got all kinds of different stuff. Look at the craftsmanship in this. Amazing stuff, y'all. Here we are with Mountain Sculpture Studios. They're right out of Arizona, right down the road, guys. Check them out and look at the amazing work they're doing. Oh, what a beautiful scene. Let's get a closer look. So the home decor realm is getting very popular in the rockhound world, apparently. Look at this. This is all one piece made. He's got some smaller ones as well. You can see he uses all types of varieties of slabs and rocks and minerals, throws it all together and makes beautiful artwork.
I think that's cool. Wow.
Remember, if you're enjoying this video, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and let's check out some more booths. Here we are with Goldstein Creations. They're out of France, but they're bringing some petrified wood from Arizona right to the gem show. Let's get a closer look at this beautiful artwork right out of nature. What a large piece here. And to polish something like this, you're looking at 5 days of work, 40 or 50 hours of polishing. But look at that. Turns out great. I think if you had to spend a year to polish these things, it would be worth it. $4,900. That is a awesome deal. Right out of the petrified forest. Wow. Guys, look at this custom table. You could be eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner all day long with this beautiful petrified wood. Something like this goes for around 14 grand. I can't even imagine the amount of work just to make this thing. And check out this table. You could do all kinds of stuff. Around 7 or 8 grand for something like this. I would say that's a great price. You can also find plenty of high-end jewelry at this show. Probably about 20% of the booth are all kinds of jewelry. Check it out. They're even from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, right down the road from me. There's a geode booth right here at the Tucson show. I gotta get one cracked. Let's pick one out. So which one here? I like this perfectly round one. Let's do it.
I was just gonna say that's a good choice. Big girl, those ours.
We're here with Day Natura, and Amos here is going to do the honors of cracking this geode from Chihuahua, Mexico. Should be a quartz geode. Let's check it out. Keep going.
Keep going.
You'll know.
Keep going.
You'll know. There it is.
I think you did it.
Oh, that's a pretty one.
All right, here we go.
Amethyst?
All right,
Oh, no.
and the reveal. Amos with a split. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. You know, there might be a touch of amethyst in there, a little bit of smoky colored.
I know.
The color is from the rim leaching in, so the crystals are actually sort of clear, but you're seeing the color from the rim of the crystal. Here we are with High Desert Gems and Minerals. You guys probably remember I did a sunstone video a few years ago. Check the video out right here. Let's check out some of the awesome tourmaline though that they also own, called the Himalayan Mine down near San Diego, California. Come check this out. Here we are, guys, with the legendary Chris Rose and his awesome Himalayan tourmaline. Look at this stuff. This is right out of San Diego area, California. Doesn't get much better than this. Beautiful tourmalines out of California, guys, and this is proof. And back in 1898, Tiffany's actually were the organization that opened this mine up. Obviously, it's got to be good stuff if Tiffany's is going after it. Check that out. And the pegmatite that these formed in were around 500 million years old. We're almost done with the show, and guess what they're doing this year? It never happens hardly ever. They have a huge fluorescent display. Let's go check it out. It's about to get dark. What? What a magnificent fluorescent piece here. The colors that you're seeing are the green fluorescent willemite and the red fluorescent calcite. This piece is from New Jersey. You can check out my previous videos and you can dig spots to find this stuff yourself. This is a huge piece with beautiful striations of color. Here we have an amazing display of fluorescent minerals. And if you guys are wondering what's going on here, is you have a long wave UV, short wave UV, and mid-range, and that is what brightens these pieces up, makes them glow. It looks unreal. Let's get a closer look and see what this stuff looks like. Would you ever guess that some petrified wood has a fluorescence? This is from China, a really nice green color. And you can see all of the others. Look, that one's actually from Arizona, petrified wood. We have a piece from Utah, Zimbabwe, New Mexico. What an amazing display of fluorescent petrified wood. And you guys have seen this stuff. I've done several videos digging these whelk shells and fluorescent calcite on clams and whelks. Those even have a phosphorescence, which means when you turn the light off, they slowly disappear. Some of the most amazing fluorescent minerals come from the New Jersey area. And like I say, we've done past videos where you can go out and dig this stuff up yourself. These have some amazing fluorescent colors. The green is the willemite, the red is the calcite, and sometimes you even get more minerals that will fluoresce blues and all kinds of stuff. And look at this huge calcite crystal there. That's a pink one. A lot of times those will also phosphoresce. Sometimes they phosphoresce in a totally different color even. Look at that. And of course, you guys, the fluorite, which gets its name from the fluorescence. It's so bright, it's almost just coming in as a big blob. But as you can see, a whole nother world when you get into the fluorescent minerals. Now here's a really cool idea, y'all. What you're looking at is a lot of material, calcite and willemite from the New Jersey area, but it looks to have been crushed down and then made into artwork. What a spectacular way of presenting this stuff. Amazing, look at this. Now that is a great idea. I bet you after this video, some of you guys are gonna start crushing up your own calcite willemite. What a way to do it. Here we are with Pete and Bruce, and they have helped set up this awesome display of fluorescent minerals. And guess what, you guys? It's actually a club called the Fluorescent Mineral Society, and they are nationwide. Join that club. Who knows what they get into? Y'all probably do field trips and stuff.
We're international too.
Oh, international.
And got members in Europe and elsewhere, and there's regional chapters in different places that get together for field trips. So
you heard it from the man. Field trips, international stuff. You definitely don't want to miss this. And we have copper, natural copper, and we're here with Corey from Michigan Rocks and Minerals. Check this stuff out. Let's get a closer look. So we're looking at some magnificent copper here right up close. And you guys, this was formed around 1 billion years ago, and then way later, the Ice Age helped to expose this stuff. And guess what? He said I could actually hold this nugget. Look at that. I wonder how many pennies you can make out of this. What do you think, Matrix? He's not that interested, but he's a little bit hungry, and I don't think he can eat this copper. So here we have a museum quality silver bearing copper specimen that weighs 110 pounds. It's so magnificent. I mean, this is what you come to Tucson to see, you guys. And not too shabby here is one of the largest petrified wood pieces that I've ever seen right here out of Arizona. Amazing. I think Matrix has had enough and he's ready to take a chill. What do you think, boy? You ready to eat? Thank you all for watching till the end. That's the very best way to support the channel, and please share the video.